Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits. No, I'm just kidding. There's not a single rabbit to be found anywhere in the valley. Hello and welcome to Cutter Builds. We're back with another episode of Icarus, and I have been on this search for these rabbits that we need. And I've come to the conclusion there just aren't any rabbits in this entire area that we started on in the STYX map here. If I look at the map here, you can see we've got this whole circle area here that's supposed to be forest. There's not a single rabbit to be found in here. I think that if I were going to see rabbits, I'd need to get into this river valley forest area, or maybe somewhere else. I don't even know, but they aren't here. And so I have gone all up and down the valley here, all around the island. I haven't seen a single rabbit in this entire area. I'm kind of curious what this big yellow circle is here on my map too. Maybe that's where my quest is and they're spawning up there and it's telling me to go there. We'll run over there real quick. You'll notice we have gotten a riding saddle for Buffy here, and I have to say I've definitely enjoyed being able to ride in style here. We're able to get around on the map pretty quickly when we're galloping here. When we're walking, I don't know, I think I could probably run faster than this, but it does give us some extra slots, some extra weight capacity, and honestly, it's just kind of fun to have Buffy along for the adventure here. So that was an upgrade that we unlocked, I think, in the previous episode, or one of the previous episodes, but I never got around to building it. If I just open him up here, you can see it does give us 6 slots and 300 kilograms of weight I can put on Buffy here, which is quite a bit compared to our own. So let's see here. I am now in this yellow section on my map. We're gonna see if I can spot any rabbits. Like I said, I've been all over the map here and I haven't seen a single one. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off Buffy here for just a second and take a look around. I'm not seeing any. Maybe we'll go up on the plateau here. Actually, I don't want to leave Buffy to wander too much. He is going to come over here to try and drink the water, but I think what we're going to do is maybe take Buffy up on the top here. Oh, there is a rabbit. What do you know? See? Sometimes you just got to pay attention to the map and do what you're told. So let me get Buffy up here on the cliff. Hopefully he's going to stay put. We're on stay and passive, and we did bring the bow along for this particular quest, just because I didn't see a lot of point in shooting rabbits with a big rifle here. There we go, one rabbit down. There's another one spawning down there already. And let's be honest, I don't really need to collect from the rabbits, so we're just here to brutalize. See if we can grab a few of our arrows at least. I'm curious where that one is. I think there's a cliff or a cave or something down below us. Maybe we need to go down there and check it out. I wonder if it spawned just enough for our quest over here. And we're gonna have to locate those last 3 remaining specific bunnies. Oh, we've got a crocodile or 2 here. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's see if we can gallop away from those. Oh, there's that bunny I've been hunting. Alright, I'm gonna put this guy over here towards these other buffalo. Oh no. Okay, can we leave my buffalo alone while I try to do this quest, please? Oh, there he goes. Okay. I lost the rabbit. Oh, I see him. Alright, let's see if we can sneak up on this rabbit here. Keep it up, rabbit. I'm gonna get the gun out. Alright, we only need 2 more rabbits here. I'm not seeing them readily. We've technically ran a little bit outside of the zone, so let's run back over here and see if we can find them anywhere over here. Maybe down closer to the water this time. I figure if I just kind of run around, maybe I'll scare them up. There's one running away from a bear, it looks like. All right, we've got one more rabbit to find here. I think we're going to do the same thing I've been doing. Just run around until we see one running away from us. Ooh, there's some bones. We need all the bones I can get. There it is. One last rabbit for us. There we are. Oh, there's a whole drop pod and everything over here. What's that about? Sinotai reward pod, huh? Okay, where did that thing land is the question. Oh, I've upset something. Did it land up here? Oh, there it is. Alright, let's see if I can get up here with Buffy. Probably climbing the side of a cliff with a buffalo. Not the smartest thing I've ever done, but I've just now discovered that Buffy can jump really high. Look at that. Good job, Buffy. Alright. I can choose to receive a cooking subsidy, smithing, or technology advancement for a knife. Oh, that looks cool. We're going to be jumping into this soon anyway, so let's go ahead and claim this. This is going to give me advanced melee damage attachment. Interesting. And a leather attachment. Well, that's less useful, I think, at this stage, but we'll take it. Whoa! Okay. Well, cool. I dig it. Well, with that little adventure out of the way, let's go ahead and get running back over here to our base and see if we can figure out how to turn that in. Oh, I can even swim while riding Buffy. I like it. Perfect. All right, let's come in here. I'm going to take the saddle off. I'm going to tell Buffy to stay. And we're going to double check. Buffy has some food. Very good. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. I can now just simply request new quests. Very nice. Build a watchtower and place a beacon to mark the location on the map for future use. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know where that is. And then I can find a cache within an area left behind by other prospectors. Okay, well, it looks like I'm just going to be able to keep doing these. As soon as I finish one, I can get the next mission. That's cool. And yeah, there's another little circle on the area, and I can just keep doing missions over and over. That's pretty cool. I could abandon the mission if I so chose. I wonder if there's a way to hide the mission screen, though. Hide quest UI is numpad 7. Oh, look at that. I can get behind that. All right, well, with another quest right over here, I am kind of curious just to do a couple of different quest types here, so I'm going to turn this back on, and let's just run right back over here and see what this hidden cache is all about. We've upset that wolf. Hopefully we can get over onto this island and just dash away from it. The one thing I do like... Oh, there it is right there. How easy is this going to be? Okay, well, I guess it was an easy mission, but there's easy and then there's easy, so I can't quite jump up here with Buffy. I'm going to jump off of Buffy and see if I can do this on foot just a little bit easier. Oh, look at all those supplies. Raw meats and stuff, mostly. Not really anything that I need, but the mission is complete, which is awesome. And so, yeah, we've unlocked missions, and I think it's probably worth a little bit of experience and such. I can't believe the rabbits were over here right by our island the whole time. I explored the whole other area and couldn't find a single rabbit, and now there's just a ton of them right over here alongside the island. So silly. However, now that we've got a saddle for Buffy, one of the things that I'm kind of curious is, can I get Buffy to go through that tunnel with me when we go over to the desert? Because it's going to make exploring a whole lot easier if I'm able to bring Buffy in with. And so we're going to go test that theory out, and I want to check on those solar panels just to see how that's all going. So let's come in here, let's come back in. I think just opening this up completes it. And then, yeah, we've got some different quests here. I wonder what a farming mission is. We do have some farms up and growing, but if this thing is going to ask me to grow something that I can't grow, squash. 34 squash. That's not too bad. Okay. Well, let's put some of this. Ooh, I've got mushrooms now. Let's put some of this stuff in here just to get it out of our inventory. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put that back in there. And I've got a bunch of squash. Let's see if I can grow some more squash. And I think I was growing squash into one of these. Is this squash? This is squash. So I'm going to go ahead and pop all of these out. And we will pop these ungrown squash back in here. We are still growing soybeans. And if I just pop out a bunch of this stuff, I think I can get squash going on a couple more plots here. That's going to make it a little bit easier for us to hit our numbers. And since we are trying to do this for a quest, we're going to take quite a few of them here with us. Corn apparently stacks higher than 20, which is actually really cool. I think corn is going to be our go-to crop for feeding Buffy in general. But we've got all of those going. I have watered the crops that need to grow faster here, the squash plants, and grow and deliver to the pod. We'll have to find that pod here at a later date, but 34 of them shouldn't be too big of a deal. And man, I've got just way too much raw meat here. So let's go ahead and toss these veggies in here that we might need. We've got the cooking station here where I can just convert all of this raw meat to animal fat for later use. We've got plenty of room in there. Oh, that'll do. I've got a few watermelons on me that I'm going to keep to feed Buffy here. And oh, that's actually what we were going to do. Let's grab a stack of these pumpkins. I'm going to go put these in Buffy's container here, just so that he's got the option to eat if he wants. Like so. I check in on him. Oh, he's doing all right. I'll feed him one of these, though. And we're almost to the point where we can expect darkness. So maybe what we're going to do is sleep here soon. We've just got a few more minutes here until we can sleep again. So I'll grab some wood. Our wood stockpile's starting to run a little bit low. We've been burning through stuff pretty quickly lately. And as long as I'm thinking about it, might as well refuel the generators, the little things that I usually do off camera here. And we're now past 1800, might as well hit the bed, and that should be enough on the lantern, just enough to keep us going. Let's go to the desert and see how our solar panels have been doing without us. Bring Buffy through. Always got to make sure to close that gate. We don't need any surprises when we get back. And we'll go ahead and get over there. I think Buffy's probably a little hungry again. I'll feed him when we're getting up to the caves. So in a perfect world, I'll be able to ride Buffy through here, but that is, oh, maybe possible. Oh, look at that. I can actually squeeze my way in. This is going to make life quite easy then to go back and forth here to the desert. I've got some kind of a weird sound issue, though. I noticed all of Buffy's sounds for walking on the ground and stuff have gone off. And we've also got some weird lighting here where if I turn off my lantern, it looks like I can see perfectly well in these caves for some reason. Ooh, which is uncovering, what is this or here? Oh, now I can't see. Oh, we've got some gold here hiding in the rock. Most of it's below the rock, so I can only get some of that, but might as well. And yeah, for whatever reason, when I ride Buffy in this cave, the visuals get all weird and I don't get any sound. I don't know what's going on with that. Either way, I'm wondering if as soon as we get out into the desert here, that's going to change. It does. That's a very interesting issue. Well, let's turn off our lantern here. I think Buffy can probably take the stairs. Oh yeah, Buffy's got skills. Let's get up here. I'm really curious. Ooh, we've taken some damage on our steps here. I'm gonna see if Buffy can follow me up. I'm worried Buffy's gonna like fall off the side of this or something. Where did Buffy go? I think Buffy fell off. No, Buffy's right there. Okay. Come on, Buffy. Yeah, for whatever reason, Buffy doesn't seem to be able to get past the top of the stairs here, so I'm gonna turn Buffy around. We're gonna take the long way. It's very unfortunate. Our little time-saving setup here is not working out so well for us. Alright, so after taking the incredibly long route around, let's check in on this drill. And the drill has gotten to having a little bit of stuff, but it's not currently mining right now. I wonder if that's because we've got clouds in the sky here. What's going on? That's marked as green. Oh, no, it was marked as green and now it's not. So yeah, this thing is not receiving power at the moment. I'm gonna get up here for a second. Yeah, it looks like as the shadow moves back and forth here, we don't end up actually drilling. Very interesting, very interesting. But as the sun is coming now up over this cliff, we seem to have activated the drill again. Well, very peculiar. I mean, it makes sense. There needs to be sunlight for solar power to work. Let's see. I'm a little bit concerned that we had that 50 plus 25. Is there some kind of a max cap, or have we just not been away from the solar power for as long as I feel like we have? I'm going to jog over here to the other side, and we'll see if that's set up with the exact same amount of materials, or if that one's been running a little bit better because it's on the other side of the valley here, and the sun has been up and pointing at that one a little bit easier because it's not up against the cliff face here. Well, while his stamina recovers, let's hop off and feed him again. And it looks like this one is still drilling, no problems. But we haven't gotten to the same amount to test against the other one. I was kind of expecting to see more ore here. I guess I haven't done that much off camera from the previous episode. We did go out and try and find all those rabbits and stuff though. So I don't know, I was not expecting them to be full, but I expected more than, you know, the 60, 70 that we ended up pulling back in here. That's all right. We've got some awesome materials and we've started in on the questing system. So let's go ahead and head back and see if our crops are grown here, and maybe we can turn in our second quest. We've got the craziest storm going on here, and I fell off the cliff with Buffy here and took a lot of damage. Thankfully, he survived. But man, the lightning is just taking out everything around us. Let's get back up here into the base and get everything secured. I don't know if I have to actually take the saddle off for him to want to eat and stuff like that. I don't think I do. So let's use this as an opportunity to test that. He might not sleep, though, without it. I'm not sure. Let's test it. All right, well, that storm has passed now. Let's double check on the squash plants. That's halfway done. I've got 7 in there. Yeah, we're getting there, although it says I don't have any water, even though I was pretty sure I had watered these. So let's maybe go ahead here and do that again. All right, let's run back out here and see, is Buffy eating? He's not eating. His health's pretty low. You know what? I think we're going to just make sure, and I'm going to take this saddle off because I know he's going to eat and drink and possibly sleep to get his health back if we do take it off. I think his health would have regenerated slowly even if I hadn't done that, but you know what? We're not going anywhere for a minute. We've got our resources cooking here. Let's keep crafting on all of these electronics. That's really the main thing holding us back from all the rest of our upgrades at this point. The next thing I really want to build is this advanced alteration bench, and this is what I believe is going to let us start altering our equipment here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that with the point we've got here. We're almost to a level here, just a couple thousand points. We'll get a few more points I can distribute on other things, but this is going to let me get going on building upgrades, I think. So let's find us a little bit more steel and see what that's all about. All right, so I've got the bench. Where to put it is probably a better question. I don't have a lot of great layout on the base at the moment. I'm gonna stick it right here. It's a little bit of an awkward spot, but that's all right. And I'm going to need to disconnect something else from running on the power here. We'll disconnect the material processor. I'm not using that at the moment. And we're gonna do a real ugly across the base thing here to this because it's just temporary, and place an item in the slot above to assess attachments. Okay, well, let's maybe just start with our armor. Our armor would be something awesome that I'd love to upgrade, and oh, I just need to put the upgrade in there and then process it. Well, we do have these upgrades here, but I don't know if either of these is really something that I need. I have this melee damage attachment. I guess I could put that on, say, my knife. How would that work? Let's try that maybe. I put this in here, and then this advanced melee damage attachment. It says, attach this to the iron knife. Okay, let's see what it does. So somewhere I'm going to be able to make these attachments, I would hope. I wonder what bench that happens in. And then I can also remove it back from the tool as well, so that's cool. And then that answers the question as to what the little square here is for. That's to represent what attachment is currently on that piece of equipment. Very nice. So yeah, we've now done our first attachment to an item. I do still need to figure out where we make more attachments. So if I come back in here to the tech tree, I think I would need to unlock these down here and get tools, armor, or ranged weapon attachments unlocked. And then I'm guessing that they would show up in one of these benches. We'll get these materials here real quick and max out our electronics. And there's another level, so let's go ahead and try that out. If I get the armor attachment pack unlocked. Ah, here we are. So I can build these, but what I don't know is how do I build like that plating attachment? These are all the advanced ones. Nutrient recovery, tracking. How do I get the simpler ones? Oh, it looks like there's an alteration bench, and I would have had to unlock those in Tier 3. Let me just make sure there wasn't anything back in Tier 2 here. Nope. Okay, so let's see what happens here. It's such a waste of a point, but if I do that and that, can I do them all here? Oh, I can. Okay. So now I can find a plating attachment. Interesting. So I can build the plating attachment. I can build advanced plating attachments. Yep, we've got all kinds of armor attachments now. So I've got things that can go onto different slots. Noise suppression. That doesn't sound overly useful. Extra pockets. That does sound useful. Health regen and physical resistance. I can see world bosses on the map. That's cool. Ooh, space in stomach and food effect duration. Oh, that sounds really good. So I would either do 10 kilogram weight capacity in 4 suit slots or stomach space. Well, I'd probably do the stomach space. That seems the most useful. 4 composites and 4 electronics. we'll have to start making more types of food. But I've got some composites, and I've got some electronics here. Let me see. I think I made some more. Let's drop these in over here and see what I can do. Oh yeah, that's not that many materials at all, to be honest. And of course I accidentally, or not accidentally, but we disconnected the table. There's that. And then how do I now I've got it crafted. How do I put it onto my armor? I wonder if I can... where'd it go? Where did my whatchamajigger go? If I drag it off the screen like that, did it just go away? I'm glad I didn't do that with my armor. I don't really want to make another one. Well, drat. That was unfortunate. I picked the bench up just to make sure it wasn't hiding underneath there, but apparently dragging them off like that, I've destroyed my upgrade. Oh, there's two sides to the bench. Okay, so over here, I can craft things. Got it. Grab that back, and then over here, I can put my armor in and upgrade it. Like so. Very cool. Alright, well, we've learned something new. We've got our first upgrades. Well, that's awesome. I'm going to have to look through all of these upgrades a bit more now off camera and see what we can do to identify a good mix-up here. But I like the idea of being able to have 4 kinds of food on my guy. I know there's a talent that'll also give me an extra one, so... if that's a thing, we could end up with 5 types of food, I think that means. Oh man, we're going to have to try this out. So what's one of the other kinds of pies that we have available here? I don't want to waste the mushrooms just yet. Squash, soybeans, corn. Oh, I've got all of that. Actually, I do want to get the mushrooms growing somewhere. So mushrooms, meat, and what was the other ingredient on the meat pie? Pumpkins. All right. Pumpkins. Let's try this. 1 meat pie coming up. There we go. Let's consume that. Oh, look at all of those stats. Oh, this is amazing. All right, let's see if I can actually grow now. Oh, this just finished too. We're gonna see if I can grow mushrooms in here. Oh, I can. Look at that. Oh, we're getting places fast now, folks. Let's see. These aren't quite there. We're almost grown. These have grown. I'm gonna put... I've got 34 squash here now. These are the ones I've grown, though. I think I'm gonna need the grown ones for the mission. And I'm just trying to follow all of these through the process. Let's water this plot. Oh goodness, this is awesome. So now I'm growing the mushrooms that I need too. So I've got 2 kinds of pies moving and grooving here. We might as well grab a little bit of this corn now that we've got all of the crops going. And let's see if I can figure out how to get one of these other pies going. This is the vegetable pie. And so if I craft one of these, put that in my inventory. We've got several buffs right now. I can't quite eat it yet, but as soon as the meat buff wears off, we could do that. I wonder if I can get rid of a space in my stomach. Nope. Okay, we'll wait. We've got time. Oh, I'm so excited though. This is really, really exciting. I'm gonna put these squash back in here so that they don't spoil. I'm not currently growing pumpkins anywhere is my only concern. I'm going to go ahead and put the pumpkins back in this squash container just to hold on to them. And yeah, we're doing quite well here. I'm kind of curious what one of these smaller sections are down here. I think are the cooked meat. Oh, this one doesn't give me as much health, but that's a lot of stamina and stuff. All this experience gain bonuses too are pretty awesome. We're going to be doing amazing things now with all this extra food and the fact that we've finally got the components to make all 3 types of pies. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in here so it doesn't go bad in the meantime. I'm going to keep some of the raw meat around now again. And let's see. Might as well put some of these veggies away. All right, well, we've done a number of things this episode. We have checked in on the solar panels. We've started doing missions. We've built our first upgrades for both a weapon. Well, we've applied our first upgrades for both a weapon and our suit, one of which we built ourselves. We got to ride Buffy around. Man, it has just been a crazy amount of adventure in this episode. Lots of miscellaneous small things. So hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Next time around, I'm trying to figure out which things I should dive into next. We've got the materials now to really start building out, I guess, the rest of Tier 4. I guess we could work on upgrading our base, getting a lot more of these machines in, organizing things a little bit better. Heck, I might even splurge. We'll put in some lights. We'll probably move the power to a separate building because I'm getting kind of tired of listening to it. And yeah, we're going to just keep trucking on all the things in the T4 tree here, experience as much of the game as we can. Maybe we'll even go back out and do some more exploration in the desert. We'll do some exploration in the Arctic just to make sure we're hitting all the biomes. Let me know in the comments what else you think we should be tackling here. Otherwise, I'm going to just keep meandering my way through the tech tree and trying things out. And we'll probably start trying out the things that come out each week in the weekly update from Icarus here, and see how that stuff works. Now that we're Tier 4, I should be able to jump into pretty much anything that comes out. We're just needing to get a few more of those levels so that we can have the points to unlock the blueprints. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. That's all for today. Keterk out. You've got to be kidding me. The drop point for this squash is all the way over here. That was a little bit of a hike. Whoa! There she goes. Oh, and it dropped another one right over here for us. How nice. Fish or pistol. That's a hard one. I think we're going to go for the ores. Copper, platinum, and iron. Don't mind if I do.